Welcome back to the channel, and today I have a quick beginner tutorial where I'm going to be discussing large scenes and clipping. So sometimes what happens in Blender, if you have a really large scene and you start to move back from it, you can see that some of it disappears into the background. Now this is just sort of viewport clipping. It's pretty normal. It happens in a lot of 3D softwares. The kind of reason for it is to kind of give you a sense of scale. So you can see it as sort of like a fall off and a clipping that happens. And what I'm going to show you is how to fix that. So if you ever experienced that, what you can do is you can press N on your keyboard. That's going to bring up your properties. And you actually have a little panel here under the item and tool called view. And over here, that's sort of where these properties live. So if I were to kind of zoom back here, and I have a very large scene here, right? You can see that it's clipping. So what I can do here, I can see currently there is a 1,000 meter limit. So if I actually take this and I can either click and just drag up, I can extend that, you can see here. So if I take it up to like maybe like almost 2,000, you can see that opens this up. If I made the scene even larger, I might have to come here and make that even bigger, okay? So what I could do here, I'll just make that 2,000 in this case. Oops, I made it 200, you can see it just disappears, so 2,000, right? Now what can also sometimes happen, if you have a very small object and you get close to it, now this is not even small enough yet in the sort of setup I have here, but if I make this value like 0.04, or maybe drag it up a little bit, you can see, right, that there's also a minimum clip here. So what I can do, if I move too close to this really small object, you can see it clips as well. So sometimes you're going to want to come here and get the clip start and bring that down if you ever have that happen. Now that's something that I think is probably a bit more common when people aren't yet sort of thinking about the scale of things in their scene and they're zooming in really closely. This is something you might have run into, so always just mess around with that start value. So if you make that something like really small, like 0.01, should generally be quite good. It's very seldom you have to actually go smaller than that. And if you actually were to adjust this value over here as well, once again, that is going to affect how much you can actually see a very large scene. So if I take this back to 1,000, like before, you can see I get the clipping here. Also, one more thing before I end this quick tutorial. If you're aware, if we had a camera in Blender, in a camera, we actually have a focal length. So if you go to camera settings, it's over here. Right, you can actually change the focal length of your camera. So if you want to make it very wide angled, you can make it like 16 millimeters, right? Now here's the thing, not only can you do that in the camera, but if you're in the viewport, you can see here by default it's set to a focal length of 50, but you can actually adjust the focal length in the viewport. So you can kind of feel like how you would feel if you were looking for a camera. So for example, I think 23 millimeters is closer to what we see as humans. So it just gives you a better way of sort of evaluating the scene. If I were to make this like 90, you can see now it's much more huddled up and you've got a shallower background. So just keep that in mind, something that might come in handy when you're working. I hope you guys have enjoyed this quick tutorial, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.